We're going to start talking about Bayern Munich following their 1-0 defeat to Lazio in the Champions League during the week. The manager, Thomas Tuchel, has come under fire. European football expert Kevin Hatchard joined the breakfast show and said people in Germany have turned on Tuchel.
Was a poor result at Lazio, losing 1-0, and that's really turned all the fire on Thomas Tuchel. And he was asked about his job, and he shut that down. He said he didn't want to talk about that speculation. You look at it, and Bayern have gone 2 games without scoring. That hasn't happened for 9 years. So that was quite alarming. But there is a lot of talk in Germany now about his position.
If he does get the bullet, if Thomas Tuchel does go, it looks like Xabi Alonso is top of their list. Is he the most sought-after manager at the moment in Europe? Yeah, he's certainly one of them, right?
He seems to be the most exciting. And I think it's because he has not lost a game yet. They beat Bayern at the weekend, the football that they're playing. He just seems to be the guy that everyone seems to lean on. And again, football's such a short career. I know management maybe is a lot longer, but they always say you got to strike when the iron's hot. And right now, he is hot. Xabi Alonso. Now I know it's only a bit of a short
range.
Like short range, you know what I mean? So it's only a short body of work. So you've not really got a lot to compare it off. But of course, if these top clubs are coming for you now, and listen, no disrespect to Leverkusen, but they're not Bayern and they're not Liverpool.
So out of those two,
I'm going Liverpool.
Bayern Munich and Liverpool as a manager.
I'm going Liverpool.
Tell me why.
Bayern is a massive, massive football club, right? But I think, and in actual fact, I don't think I'm convinced that if he were to win the league with Liverpool, that would be
Xabi Alonso.
Yep, that's a bigger achievement than going to a team that's won the Bundesliga the last 11 years in a row.
I agree with that.
So I think if he went to Liverpool and was to somehow do that, oh my goodness, what an achievement that is. And I just think it almost feels like, I think the Premier League is better than the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich is one of the biggest clubs in world football. You'll get no argument from me. I think it's a fantastic football club. But I just think Liverpool, I think there's more. If that makes sense, like in terms of they're up against Manchester City, they're trying to push for the Premier League.
But you could argue, I'm playing devil's advocate here, you've got less chance of winning a league title because of Man City.
But again, why? Okay, we're in football for competition.
Well, of course.
Like some people feel Harry Kane's maybe gone to Bayern to take the easy route.
But they were good enough for Pep, right?
Yeah, I get that.
He chose them.
Yeah, but what other options were there for him, Pep? Because I wonder if a Liverpool had been available at the same time, or Manchester United at that time, would he have gone to Bayern?
Okay.
You don't know, but I think Liverpool.
All right, so we'll ask the question 03717223344, which is the bigger pull? Is it Liverpool or Bayern Munich? And a reminder,
what do you think? If you're about to say something about 2008, I promise you I'm the first.
No. I do think it's Liverpool. I do think they're the bigger pull.
What else is about to come out your mouth? I swear to you. If you want to throw his pen at you or his hand, this instant hand sanitizer.
No, I'm not going to say it. You don't need to throw anything at me, all right? So we'll take calls on that 03717223344. Xabi Alonso joined the breakfast show this morning and warned Xabi Alonso that club legends shouldn't always go back.
Let's not forget, though, it doesn't always work out with ex-players going to the clubs that they played for as a manager. Lampard, Solskjaer. So I think he's been outstanding this season with Leverkusen, but it doesn't always work out.
There you go, the views of, what's his name? Oh, yeah, Xabi Alonso. Let's get the views of you, 03717223344. Nick is a Borough fan. Hello, Nicholas.
Yeah, hi guys, you're right, great show. You're on bickering form this afternoon, you two, aren't you?
That's because we've had so many sweets, honestly, Nick.
Have you got loads of E-numbers floating around the system, have you?
Horrific, absolutely horrific. The amount of sugar we've got, our sugar levels are through the roof at the moment.
Okay, well listen, I'm ringing as a Borussia Dortmund fan. I've been over there 5 times to see him over the years. So
why?
I follow German football. Well, because it started off as a bucket list thing to say, if you're going to be a football fan, you've got to go on the yellow wall. And I actually won a competition on talkSPORT the first time I went to get tickets and all that kind of thing. So I went to Borussia Dortmund with my son.
Yeah.
And then it's become an annual thing. You say, we're going to Dortmund again. So we've been 5 times. I followed Bundesliga as well. It's better than following Borough at the moment anyway, but we'll move on from that.
Okay.
And German football's weird because Bayern Munich, historically, have always bought the best players from all the other clubs. So if you play for Hoffenheim or you play for anybody in the Bundesliga, and it seems to be an honour, apart from Dortmund, it seems to be an honour for other clubs to have their players picked off by Bayern Munich. But what Bayern have looked at now is, they've looked and said, who's the guy who's going to probably beat us to the Bundesliga? We'll try and buy him. but he'll never build a dynasty at Bayern Munich. If you look at how many managers they've had in the last 5 years, and all those managers have all won the Bundesliga, and yet none of them have stayed more than 15, 18 months. So if they don't win the Champions League, there's no dynasty to build at Bayern Munich, and he'll just do what everybody else has done if he went there.
Nick, let me ask you a question then. I mean, you're right about the managers. Does it almost become then, not, and this is going to sound weird, but not irrelevant, but it doesn't really matter if they win the league or not, really, the managers? They're always based and judged on the Champions League?
Yeah, I think it's based on Champions League and style of football, because quite a few of them for Nagelsmann, when he was there, didn't like the style of football. So even though they were winning the league, they weren't free-flowing, they weren't scoring as many goals, they weren't putting teams to the sword. And so the fans have got these expectations that they'll blow the league away every season. But that's like being manager of Celtic, with all due respect. You can win the league every season in Celtic. But
yeah, I think you're right. Rangers and Celtic as a club win the league. You have to finish above the other.
Yeah.
But I do feel like and PSG, it was almost like with PSG as well. You win the league, okay.
Well, that's why Mopo, when he went over there, didn't win in his first league. It was like first season. It was like,
how has he not done that?
Let's speak to Ian. Thanks for calling, Nick. Ian, Liverpool fan in Australia. Hello, Ian. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
We're good, very well. Off you go, pal.
Just on the Liverpool Bayern, Liverpool all day long over Bayern, but I'm actually hoping Xabi goes to Bayern and not Liverpool.
Why?
Loved him as a player. I'd rather Ange come from Tottenham to Liverpool.
Fellow countryman.
Well, not only fellow countryman, Ange wins stuff. He's been around a long time. And, Xavi's had a fantastic season with Leverkusen, but that's sort of it, where Ange has performed wherever he's gone. Wherever he's gone, he's won a title. Be it the J-League, I know it was only in Scotland and Japan, but he's still the only manager who's, he won the Asian Cup with Australia. He wins stuff and is a Liverpool supporter. So I think it'd be a fantastic if Liverpool got him over instead of Xavi.
Thanks for your coin. I just feel, you touched on it yesterday.
Proud man
and wants to see the job done.
I'm sure at some point, and again, if Liverpool at the end of the season decide that Ange is their man and they want him, he's going to Liverpool. It's a no-brainer. At the end of the season, it's a no-brainer.
I can understand what you say, a bigger club, and I get all that.
Yeah.
Just with Ange, you
got to think, though.
I think he's a loyal man. I know there's no loyalty in football. I know that.
And you're right. He does seem like a loyal man to me as well. But again, if that opportunity comes up now, who knows? Say he says no to it. Xabi Alonso gets the job and does really well and is there for 10 years. That opportunity may never come again.
Yeah. Or even if Spurs, drop like a stone.
And they sack him.
Yeah. Well, all managers get sacked. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Not all of them. Did Fergie walk away?
Yeah, he's the only one. Wenger got sacked, didn't he?
No, he walked away as well.
Did he? Most managers get sacked.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.